Coach, it doesn't get any easier for you guys. To see the start of this schedule for you, I know you've talked about it before, but to open up with these three teams all at the top of the league, what does this, I guess, do for your team? Clearly you want the wins, though.
I don't think it does a lot for our team, to be honest with you. It's hard to keep a lot of, positive things right now. But I tell you what, I do need to say this, and I told the team after the Texas game, we look like the old West Virginia team during the Texas game. We played hard. We got after it. We were on the floor. We battled them. We put bodies on people. We got physical. First time I saw the emotions and the intensity all year, even with the wins. This was the first time, even though we lost, it's the first time I've seen that from our team. And that was a real positive. Now, couldn't score. We lost by 6, missed so many easy shots and opportunities and that. But I'll tell you what, defensively, rebounding and offense, or defense rebounding and getting physical, it was there. And that was a good sign.
Is there anything that you can tell from practice to see if that's carrying over, or do you have to wait until things actually get going on Saturday?
Yeah, problem is that, here's the problem with our schedule starting out. We have limited bench, and this is really our third game this week. So, it's tough. It's tough. I told Avery Fields and Crystal Leary they played as hard as any player I've ever had during the Texas game. Played as hard as any players I ever had, and hopefully they have something left for tomorrow. But we kind of went easy yesterday, and it's tough. It's a tough situation as a coach. I mean, we really need to practice. We need to get better, but we really need to rest them also. So it's just yesterday what I did was did a little bit, went over the scout net stuff with the people that played a lot, and the people that didn't play a lot, I went ahead and practiced them, did some defensive drills and stuff like that. So it looks like we're going to have to start doing that a little bit, and we're only going to get as good as our players coming off the bench. I mean, we just are not getting what we need off the bench, and we got in foul trouble with Lene, we got in foul trouble with Tiana, and then we had to use the bench, to extend. But I'll tell you what, it's the hardest and the most emotion we played with all year.
You get Morton back for Texas Tech, is that correct?
Yeah, this is her last game sitting out, yes.
She's somebody.
Yeah, I think she'll come in and give us energy. She'll come in and play hard. She's going to come in and make a lot of mistakes because she hasn't been playing. I mean, we understand that, but at least she's going to come in and play hard.
Look at this Baylor team. Lead the league in scoring defense. Team is just scoring 44.5. They're shooting the lowest percentage of anyone. Defense, the key for this team?
Well, I watch them. They're big inside and strong and physical in the paint. They have a couple shooters, but, most of their scoring is inside the paint. And, they're big and physical, and they keep coming off the bench with big physical players. So, they are. That's why they're as good as they are, because they have a good starting five and they come off the bench with some good players.
And obviously Sims doing most of the scoring last year. It sounds like they're spreading it around. I know Davis was pretty good as a freshman. It seems like she's really blossomed.
Yeah, she's averaging around 22. She's typical player, blue collar player that is an overachiever that works hard. And we pointed that out to our team. This player doesn't have the greatest skills in America, but is scoring 22 a game because he plays hard and is very active on both ends.
What's made the step so effective in terms of limiting turnovers, but also being able to roll up 83, 85 assists?
Well, because she doesn't shoot. No, I mean, we like to see her shoot. I love the assists, but I love, we need scoring. I mean, we need somebody to score, and I was on her the whole game going to Texas about scoring. She's as good as point guard I've ever had as far as, you can't pressure her, but she can break the pressure. She's very strong. She's very physical. She distributes the ball, very unselfish. But, when we're struggling to score and she's open, we need her to score.
What do you think the hesitation is?
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. Seems like if she hits her first shot, then she'll shoot her second shot. If she misses her second shot, then she's just going to shoot me. I mean, I told her, I don't care if you miss. I told her, Keith, you got a green light. We got to get scoring from somewhere. And, I was asked after the game, going into the paint, you know, a lot of our shots from the perimeter. I said, well, Avery Fields, you know, scored a lot in the paint, but I got to have people who can score in the paint. And we'd love to go in the paint. And I reminded Texas media that, you know, we kind of lost a good player, Asia Bussey, going in the paint, where that was their strength. But I thought defensively against Texas, our fives and fours did an excellent job defensively. We're just not scoring.
You talked about giving some of the girls a rest who had been playing long minutes. Look at it in the conference, the top 3 players in terms of minutes per game are all on your team. Is that something you're just going to have to deal with throughout the year, or does that just keep on going back to hoping that the bench will step up to some extent?
It's probably right now. I think it's something we're going to deal with. I mean, honestly, I've said it all. I'm not going to reward people that don't practice hard play. I'm just not going to reward people that way, because then you form a bad habit. You know, that's not the culture you want on your team. You practice hard, you get an opportunity. You don't practice hard, you don't get an opportunity. You go in a game, you don't play defense. You know, all I tell them, coming off the bench, play defense, take care of the ball, and block out. I'm not asking you to score a bunch of points, but just do those things. And if they can't do that, then they can't play.
You've been happy with the 3-point shots you've been doing the last couple of games?
No, Todd. Not at all. But you know what? We got to score. I find myself when we rotate the ball or go inside and kicked out and they're wide open, shoot it. I mean, we got to put the ball on the rim. We got to try to score. I mean, normally I'd be saying, no, you don't shoot that, you don't shoot that, you don't shoot. Hell, we're just trying to score. We're just trying to score. And we ran a lot more quick hitters the other day against Texas, trying to get the ball in the hands of the people we wanted. But Bria Holmes, they're just not letting her cut. We're not opening her up. I mean, we're just not getting it where we need it for her. And it's because they're playing 2 and they're shading her side so much. And that's where your Avery Fields and your Linda Stepneys and your Linnaeus and Tiana, they got to step up and hit some shots and score.
How do you keep this from becoming weird against Nina, 2 leading scorers?
Well, I mean, first of all, they won't be guarding each other. First of all, and we just got to put a body on her. In my opinion, we played the best post in Texas before. Now, Nina's a great player and she's very active, but she don't have the body. She's not as strong as physical as the girl from Texas is. And I thought Avery and Chris O'Leary did an excellent job on her. Now I think she ended up scoring 13. But I'll tell you what, that was at the end of the game there. And I thought we did an excellent job on her. So we're going to do a great job on Davis also.
It's got to be easier than last year.
Yeah. They don't have that guard out there that can just put 30 on you. But they have a lot of people that can score. See, that's the difference between them and us right now. We both play pretty good defense at this point. Now, we did the other day. Now, hopefully we'll come out Saturday and play good. Because if we don't play defense and we don't block out, because we don't score, so it's going to be tough if we don't do it. But if we do that, we'll be right there. And if we can hit some shots, anything can happen.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.